Straight up 7 o'clock on MovaRadio.com. It's the Freddie Show, 2 hours of me, whether you like it or not. You don't like it, there's other websites out there, but this show's pretty good. Probably all the other internet shows probably suck, but I consider mine pretty good. So for the next 2 hours, you got to put up with my big mouth. Yay! How do you like that?
I had trouble with the water cooler. I couldn't get water.
Oh, really? Well, that's nothing new. It's been acting up on and off around here.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I basically, in order to get water, I actually tapped it a couple of times and lifted it up a little bit and broke the air bubble that was inside of it and actually got it to work.
Talking about the water cooler?
Yeah.
Sound like some... I'm sorry.
There's nothing unusual, you know.
Tapped it a little bit, got something. Yeah.
So, we got some interesting stuff going on.
Yeah, and I hear that you had a big week. What happened this week?
Oh, you really want to know how bad my life sucks and what I've had to go through? So depressing. I mean, one minute in my life, I've got a girlfriend. The next minute in my life just completely sucks. So, go figure. I feel like I am the human seesaw of relationships. I'm like up and down, up and down. It's just pathetic. And Monday, Liz decided to act like a douchebag. And that's in my honest opinion, and I don't care at all. I thought this time around in this relationship I was in, I thought I was being pretty nice. But here's the whole thing on that. Oh, well, then you got to hear the Crimea River thing. Oh, you never want to spend time with me. You never want to do this. You never want to do that. I'm like, Liz, I'm around you 24 freaking hours a day, and you don't think I spend any time with you?
Not counting the hours that you're at the studio.
But I mean, you know, that's just the whole thing. And regardless of the fact, I had to put up with this moronic family of hers for God knows how many years. And then just as I think that they're going to start liking me and getting to put a like on me, she ends up turning against me on Monday. And it all had to do with me bitching about the house. Because for the past 5 weeks, of course, next week I get the cast off. For the past 5 weeks, I've been in a cast. Because 5 weeks ago, when we still had all the nasty weather out there and the snow and the ice, I think I've already shared this story, but I'll share it again for anybody that doesn't know. I had gone on a Sunday to make a call to go for a ride to go to church. Coming back, I made the dreadful mistake of getting on the sidewalk so that I wouldn't get hit by a car. Went down on my ankle. Broke my ankle.
That's a mistake.
Ended up in the hospital for a night. Given me these 2 gigantic pills that looked like the size of a cow. That I had to.
A big pill.
That I had to. Or a horse, I should say. That were big. But in any case, here's the thing. All of a sudden, what do I get? I get the whole sappy, sobby story about, oh, you don't want to spend any time with me. We don't do anything in our sex life. This and that. Well, I mean, you know, that this is the crap that I've had to go through for the past 5 weeks. I'm telling her, all right, you tell me, the average person out there, how the hell are you going to have sex when you're in a cast? Like I'm really.
It's on your foot. It's not on your ding dong.
But it doesn't matter. I mean, if I'm in pain there, and I'm gonna
tonight, honey, I got a cramp in my leg.
I mean, pardon me for saying this, but I mean, if I've got a broken, stinking ankle that I had to have,
I don't know if it's broken, but it's stinking too.
That I had to have pins put in because I broke the ankle that bad. You're going to expect me to get into a lovemaking act. And then you're going to sit there, and here's the real kicker on this, all right? Here's the real, and I'm not trying to get loud because I know Nancy's here. I don't want to disturb Nancy. But here's the real kicker on this.
Kicker, I get it.
Like, she's worrying because we haven't done anything intimate in 5 weeks.
Really?
I'm over there, and I'm hounding her. Meantime, the house is starting to look like a city dump all over again, where I had clothes as big as a stinking ski mountain, for God's sakes, all over my kitchen, all over my living room. That here I am, and I'm bitching about it.
Or were they in the oven too? Or?
Well, I mean, no. Here's the thing, though. This is what ticked me off. And I had dishes up to my ass. And man. I'm over there, and I mean, tell me common sense here. When somebody can't do something, usually somebody would help you out, right? Oh, not Liz. Not Liz. I come home, and it's like a complete disaster. I felt. I mean, I'm not slamming daytime television, but I felt like I was on an episode of Days of Our Lives. That is how my life went.
Yeah,
for the past couple
the storylines where the husband comes home and sees the wife and all the dishes stop out.
But that's how my life has gone the past. This is how my life has gone the past 5 weeks. And I mean, you know, she's a little slower than I am. Which I'm not criticizing.
Oh man.
I'm not criticizing, but you know, what do you do when you ask somebody nicely, come on, can you pick this up before I go falling? And then there was one day, here I am, here's one day. Then I'm getting ready to get up.
This is one of the best shows already, and it's only like 10 minutes in.
Then I get ready to get up and get something to drink. I hop on the crutches. I end up going down on my face because I tripped over the pile of clothes. I tripped over the pile of clothes.
All the reason to get a webcam for the house.
And so she's here. The whole thing is she's pissed off with me. She ended up walking out of my life on Monday after she ended up pulling an argument. Here I am. I'm trying to calm her down. She ends up, I'm like, Liz, shut up. I'm like, shut up. I don't want to hear it. I come in. This is right after we're done with the Keeler show, okay? I'm like, Liz, just shut up. I've had a rough afternoon. I'm tired. And you know, not that it's anybody's responsibility to cook. But all I said to her was, look, I come in every day. Usually, no, because in all seriousness, no chauvinistic stuff tended. But I said to her, Liz, usually when I come in after promoting a radio show all day.
When I come home, I want my...
No, usually when I've come home, usually supper's already. Because usually she cooks supper. So I come in, I'm like, I hope supper. All I said to her was, I hope supper's ready because I'm starving. I'm so hungry that I could eat your television. That's how stinking hungry I was. That I was just about ready to eat anything. Oh, I had to hear, I'm diabetic.
Well, she's got some eggs still sitting on the counter over here.
I had to hear this, which, I mean, yes, she is diabetic, and if she stands on her feet too long, they blow up like balloons. Well, you know, my feet are bothering me. Blah, 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 blah. This and that, and I'm like, Liz, you know, I flipped out. Then she comes, and she decides she's going to come after me. I didn't do a stinking thing.
I hear the phone ringing already.
I didn't do a stinking thing. But she comes after me. Freddie Show.
Hello?
Hello?
Hello? You talking about me? Hello?
Hello?
This is Liz. You talking about me?
Why?
No, you talking about me.
Oh.
The guy called my house, you talking about me.
I'm here fucking your girl.
Yeah, okay.
I'm here having sex with your girl.
Yeah, okay, bye. Have a good night.
I'm fucking her.
Yeah, have a good night. Bye. Like I explained about Liz being a little on the slow side, sometimes Liz doesn't always make it to the bathroom.
Oh, no.
So that's how I ended up. Now I got to get all new clothes, stuff like that.
I thought maybe she threw them out on you or something.
No.
Oh, all right.
Freddie Show.
Are you saying your girlfriend shit on your clothes?
I didn't say she did number 2.
She peed on him?
Trying to make it to the bathroom.
How come every time we called and said that she did that stuff, you said it wasn't true?
Because that was at the time that she was on my good side.
So
And I didn't want to
you're coming
share.
out and saying that
I didn't want to share my private life over the radio at the
you dating
time.
a girl who shit herself?
Well, I mean, you know, when a person's a little on the slow side and they can't make it to the bathroom, well, you kind of feel bad for them. You would kind of feel bad for them.
No.
I would.
No, if my girlfriend shit anywhere around me, I would leave.
Yeah, but I mean,
would
that's
say, hey, you just shit around me.
yeah, but I mean that's the difference between me and you. I mean, I'm one that always had
Bad girl.
I'm one that always had a kind heart.
So you would say, hey, you just shit by me.
That's cool. Oh my
We'll just
God.
wash my clothes and wear.
I just simply said to her, well, when she would cry about it, I'd be like, Liz, you can't help it if you can't make it.
Would she?
And I would deal with it.
Would she ever fling poo at you?
No.
Did
No.
Did she ever chase you around the apartment with her poo on a stick?
No. No. No.
Come here, Freddie.
No, but, you know, in any case...
Aren't you afraid that her gangsta family's going to punch you?
Let me tell you something. I just started talking to a niece of mine who I'm probably going to be calling up and having on the show in a little bit.
Does she shit herself?
No, but believe me, I'm talking to a couple of my family members now, and I doubt this girl would screw...
Did you date a baby or something?
No, no, she wasn't a baby. I'm not gonna go that far.
Don't babies shit themselves?
No, I mean, come on. I had enough. I had enough with you.
Did you date a dog?
No, but you probably did in your lifetime. Her name was probably called Lassie. Have a good night.
Oh, that's a good one.
Freddie Show.
If she was so slow going to the bathroom, why didn't you just have a litter box next to the bed?
I don't know, because I figured I didn't want to mimic you for how many times your girlfriend had to use a litter box. Does that answer your question? Have a good night. Freddie Show.
Freddie, I think this is the best thing for you. I don't think Liz had much to offer to a bright young guy like you. But my question is, did you guys have a violent fight?
I wouldn't call it a violent fight. She came lunging at me. I didn't even do anything. All I said to her was, Liz, I've been in a cast for 5 weeks because I had broken my ankle 5 weeks ago. I said, would it hurt you because I can't do it right now and be on my feet? Would it hurt you to clean up the house a little bit?
Is she going to press charges?
I don't know.
Going to press charges? What do the cops say?
I don't know. When that happened, I just told the caseworker, I'm like, I'm taking off for the day. I let the cops handle it themselves.
Does she have another place to go?
Don't even know. Don't know. As far as I'm concerned, I don't know, and I don't care. I really don't.
Best of luck, Freddie. This is just a speed bump, man. This can't slow you down because we're all fans and we all support you.
Thanks. I'm glad somebody does, and I'm glad nobody's bashing me right now, so thanks. Freddie Show.
You fucking asshole.
That's what your mother said to you all your life. Have a good night.
This is funny.
Yeah, all right. That's what your mother said to you all your life. That's why you turned out the way you did. But anyway, Freddie Show.
Actually, have another topic if you don't mind.
Well, I already got one lined up that I'm trying to get to.
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, I want to know, did you date Florida Evans? Is that who you dated?
No. Yeah, okay. Dynamite.
Oh, man.
There.
Oh, Esther Roll.
Sorry. Freddie Show.
Freddie, now that you're moving on from a plumper woman, wouldn't you think it's time to step up to like a skinny chick with like a nice pert rack and a smooth, tight little pussy?
Why would you want to listen to me? All right. Why would you want to crack on somebody
Long,
with
blonde hair?
But I mean, why would you want to crack
I like
on
brunettes.
Just
tight
listen.
Little ass.
Why would you want to crack on somebody that's got a weight problem? That's not cool.
Shaved little pussy.
Oh,
I really didn't want to know that. Ew.
That's not what you want, Freddie.
It is what I want, but I mean, I didn't want it described to me.
Tell me that's what you want.
Let me tell you something. It's not like. Let me tell you something, you piece of. Let me tell you something, you piece of garbage. It's not like I don't have dreams about that every night. Have a good night.
Fred likes the girl on WKTV. What's her name?
Oh, really? Like we're gonna say that and then edit the whole show out tomorrow, right? Like I haven't said from day one that I thought Kristen Copeland from News Channel 2 was hot.
Well,
Freddie Show.
Fred, you talked away my sister again. I'm going to come up there and kick your bloody ass. You understand? See that foot that you got? Your whole body's going to ache like that there. You talk to my sister like that again. I know where you live. Right off the bat. I know. I'll go right down to Albany Street and kick your ass in front of that fat pig Liz.
I'm not fighting nobody. All I'm saying is people need to keep their opinions to themselves.
You got a mouth on you, you piece of white trash.
Oh, I'm a piece of white trash. All right. For how many months was I off the show? And every day, you or your loser sister would friggin' call the show and start making bashes toward me, and I'm the loser?
Do you work?
Is that any of your business? It's none of your business, all right?
Do you work?
I don't want to hear my name. Here's the deal. I don't want to hear my name mentioned out of your mouth or her mouth.
I want you back on Albany Street. I don't want you there.
Yeah. You're an abuser too. Stop sticking your nose up your hiney bum there and start sniffing something else. Maybe your brain will think straight. Freddie Show.
Freddie, we need to calm it down a little bit because I really want you to picture it in your head. I really want you to think about it, what it would be like to slip your cock in some 19-year-old girl's little pussy.
Yeah, all right, bye. I've known that for a long time. You don't even need to teach me about that stuff, all right? Freddie Show.
Hey, Freddie.
What?
Hey, keep talking, man. Oh, man. I've been looking for a retard to slide my dick on.
Yeah, all right. And you just found your dog in the backyard, so you did it to him, right? Freddie Show.
Well, why is all the cussing going on? I thought this was a internet radio. Well, because was supposed to be clean.
Because you want to know something? Because half of the idiots that I have that called me up don't know enough. Yeah, all right. You got nerve.
You got nerve.
Freddie Show.
You really don't want to smear your cock against some girl's little face? Some little 18-year-old bitch? No. Are you a man? You're not even a man.
I'm more of a man than you'll ever be, all right?
Man.
Let me tell you something.
You don't want to go out and score? You should be at the bar right now.
Let me tell you something.
Pull some walls.
I got more of a magic stick than you'll ever have, okay? You have a good night. Freddie Show.
Yeah, hi. What time is it?
7:45.
No, it's time for Liz to shit on your floor again.
Oh, come on. You know something? It's time for your wife to go eat it and eat it up. Freddie Show.
Freddie, now that you rolled that pig out of your house, get some little bitches in there sucking your magic stick. Have a good
Yeah, all right. Yeah, okay. You're just jealous because I probably get it more than you. Freddie Show.
Hey, Freddie, way to fuck that one up.
I didn't F anything up, all right?
Nah, you fucked that one up big time, you motherfucker.
Yeah, why are you swearing? What have I said?
Why the fuck am I?
Why? What have I said about the rules on swearing?
How about this? How about fuck your rules?
How about if I don't go by the rules, I get fired?
I'm coming to kick your ass.
You can't get in the door because the door is locked.
I'm gonna kick you. I'll meet you at the ground round.
The ground round ain't open anymore, fool.
It's open like Liz's fat pussy.
Oh.
It's open like the air in your head. Freddie Show.
Freddie, I heard you're racist.
I'm not racist.
I don't like what you're saying about black people. I don't like what you're saying
I didn't
about
say.
Jewish
Come on,
people.
come on. You people are pissing me off. Wake up and use the brain. You people wake up and use your brain.
What brain?
Yeah, precisely. If you people had a brain, you would listen to what I said.
People don't have a brain.
Let's say this, all right? Let's sound like a deaf person. Then you hear what I said. Did you hear what I said? Because it's obvious you didn't have your hearing aid on. Have a good night.
Oh, no. Now you're just offending the deaf community.
No, I wasn't offending. I wanted to make a point there.
Okay, yeah, oh, no.
Piece of garbages. Told you I was on a roll.
This is the best show you've ever done, Fred.
Told you I was on a roll. Oh, my God. Freddie Show.
Hey, do you help all your girlfriends chew their applesauce?
No, but I heard you do. Have a good night.
Oh, man. Oh, Lord.
Freddie Show.
Listen, I've been listening for probably like the last hour or so.
Yeah?
I feel real disappointed. Like, it's all like shock jocking, you know? Like, it's all like F this and this religion. I just don't understand why you're so hateful.
I'm not hateful. Well, you let me tell you something.
Everything out of your mouth is like a curse word.
I'm not the one.
And you have these callers, and they're so nasty.
I'm not.
I mean, I don't want to hear about the swine flu. I don't want to hear about like all the stuff that you're spewing out.
Well, because you want to know something. Every time I try to go on topic and I try to talk about something, some moron calls up and tries to change the topic that I want to talk about.
Why don't you get control of your show? What are you?
I do. Come on. See, I said don't use that word. Hello. Turn up the volume of your miracle ear. Hello.
Hey, Freddie, guess what?
What?
Fuck you!
Oh, boy.
No, I have a headache right now. Freddie Show.
Hey, Fred, you keep talking about how you haven't got to your topics. What was the next topic you were going to talk about?
Well, I'm still trying to. All I went to do was go talk about the whole swine flu epidemic.
Hear about that.
And the minute I go to talk about it, somebody wants to talk about me breaking up with my now ex-girlfriend.
Right.
That I really don't.
Swine flu is what you wanted to talk about?
That's what I'm trying to talk about. If people would let me get a word in edgewise.
Well, I mean, look, can I give my thoughts on it, and then maybe we could talk about it.
Yeah, but the thing is, if I'm the one that's hosting the show, you guys are the ones supposed to be listening, and then you make your comment after I make mine.
Well, can I comment on my feelings of it so I can hang up and listen to your thoughts?
I don't care.
I think it's from having a fat girlfriend.
Yeah, all right. I kind of figured that, but I mean that's the reports I heard on that anyway.
You kind of figured that anyway. Yeah.
That whole swine flu thing comes from Mexico. Freddie Show.
Yeah, I have some tips for how you wash whale piss out of clothes. Do you want to hear them?
And you would know this?
Because I drink whale piss and I piss it all over my clothes. I have to wash it out.
Okay, all right, yeah, okay. And I'd like to welcome to the phone lines Mr. Vanilla Ice.
Hey, what's up, guys?
What's going on? How you doing?
All right. Just doing some, laying down some tracks,
Are you really?
Just trying to get another one of them songs to hit.
Are you really? And I got to say, I mean, I used to, let's say, until somebody had stolen a copy of it back in the 90s, I used to have like a cassette single of the Ice Ice Baby song.
Yeah.
And I've got to say, to me, that was one of my favorite songs of the 90s.
Oh, you don't like it no more?
Oh, I do. I mean, if I could compare it to like, I mean, there's like a couple of them that I like, but I mean, I always liked, let's say, that little...
The words?
The words to it, the beat in the beginning part of it. It's just an awesome, awesome song. Would you like to take some calls?
Yeah.
All right. Hi, Freddie Show. You're on with Vanilla Ice.
Yo, what's up, Vanilla? Yo, would you fuck me, Arthur? Man, what kind of question's that? Listen, I'll do it. What kind of show is this, man?
No, don't even pay attention to half my callers. Some of my callers are idiots.
It's a joke show?
No.
Not for reals, dog.
Hang on. I'm going to make this statement right now. If you want to be serious and you want to talk to Vanilla Ice, don't go talking mad junk about any other thing there.
Mad junk? Man, you sound like a slow adult.
No, I'm not a slow adult. Trust me. Freddie Show, you're on with Vanilla Ice.
Hey, Ice, before you came on the show, Freddie said that you ripped off your music from Queen.
No, I did not. I did not.
You fucking asshole.
I did not. I said somebody.
What are you, like a fucking slow clown?
No, I'm not a slow clown. Trust me. Trust me. Freddie Show, you're on with Vanilla Ice. Oh, don't tell me he hung up. Oh, great. Oh, well. Another interview. Freddie Show.
Way to go, Freddie.
I didn't screw anything up. The dude.
Way to go, Freddie.
Well, let me tell you something there.
You always seem to fuck everything up.
Stop
yeah,
swearing.
Now, Vanilla
Stop.
Ice.
What did I say about swearing? Do you have the volume turned up in your earlobe? Freddie Show.
Yeah, Freddie.
Who's this?
Freddie, I miss your show.
Who's this?
This is Dale.
Who?
Dale, I'm a big fan. I haven't been able to call in a long time.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I used to see the Hope House, but I never went to talk to you.
Oh.
Yeah, I've been listening to the radio show for many years.
I haven't been on that long.
Years.
I've only been on since, almost a year.
I'm talking about the other show, Keeler Show.
Oh, the Keeler Show. Oh, all right. Well, it's good to know that we have listeners.
Yeah, but I finally got my sister's computer. I can listen to your show.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Now, is it true that you used to date a Negro that used to shit in your apartment?
Oh, come on. You know, who cares if she crapped anywhere? Have a good night. Freddie Show.
Hi, I was wondering if there was any way I could order a black woman that shits on the floor.
Oh, come on. Freddie Show.
Hey, Freddie, it's Petey. Remember me?
No.
Yeah, we met at the park. We were playing frisbee golf, and he told me to call you so that we could, maybe later we could get together and rub our tight little assholes together.
Oh, get out of here. You talk to your boyfriend. I ain't your boyfriend. I ain't even that way. Freddie Show, and better make it clean and no yelling at me. Hello?
Okay, I'm gonna be civil.
And no swearing.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. How does it feel like to be that big of a loser that your girlfriend who shit on the floor dumped your ass?
Did I just say no swearing and you just used that word anyway?
I'm so sorry. I completely forgot when he said no swearing.
Have a good night.
I was wondering what Liz's favorite diaper was.
Do we still have to talk about Liz? I don't even. I stopped talking about that at 7:30.
She shit on herself all the time. She probably needed a diaper every once in a while.
Well, she probably did because she probably got sick of looking at you, and it just made her want to go to the bathroom looking at your ugly face. So have a good night. Freddie Show.
Does Liz's shit taste like the lead paint you ate when you were a kid?
No, it probably smelled like the lead paint that you ate as a child. Have a good night. Okay. Freddie Show.
Yeah, Fred, serious question. If Liz spoke with a speech impediment, did she blow you with one as well?
What does that have to... See, you want to go criticizing handicapped people, and I don't think that's funny.
I mean, did it have like duh on it, or was it a smooth one? What was it?
Oh, that was you that had duh all over it. Have a good night. Even though Liz is a moron. Freddie Show.
Hey, Freddie, how's the weather up there?
The weather actually hasn't been too bad.
Really?
No.
Hey, Freddie, do you think my balls on your chin would keep your chin warm?
Yeah. All right. Bye. Have a good night. One more call, and then we'll probably take off out of here. Freddie Show.
Freddie!
What?
Coming down to the studio to kick your ass in any direction. Do I take a right or a left at the ground round?
To go where? To kick my butt?
Yes, I'm going to break off your leg and beat you to death with your fucking cat.
Guess what?
Do I take a right or a left at the ground round?
You'll never ever find me because I don't live near the ground round, moron. Have a good night. And you'll never know where I live. Freddie Show. That it? Guess we can go home then?
The Freddie Show.